Alright, so I'm going to do another cup. That's going to be the mica powders. Excuse me for all of the noise background. I have 3 other tumblers running, so hopefully you can hear me. I'll talk loud enough. So I'm going to grab some stuff over here. So my resin is already mixed. I'm going to separate it into 3 different cups. I'm going to be using 3 different colors. I'm going to be using this blue color, a black, and a beer color. So I'm making a Scorpio cup. So this sticker is going to go on it. When we are finished, it will go on there. So I spray painted the base black. Because I wanted it to be dark in the background, I guess. I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to separate the epoxy into 3 different cups. It's already mixed. 1-to-1 ratio. You want to make sure that you mix it for 2 minutes. Again, I know I say that every time. Alright, so I have a scooper that I'm going to use to get the resin, or not the resin, but the mica powder out with. And I'm going to scoop it into each cup. So here's my 3 cups, 2 and 3. Can't see them all. 1, 2, and 3. So I have a little scooper. It's right here. And I'm just going to put a scoop of each color into a cup. This stuff goes a long way. So you really only need 1 little scoop of each color. So I'm going to dump that in there. And I'm going to wipe off the excess that's on the tip, so it doesn't get mixed into another bag. Okay, then I'm going to do the blue. I'm going to, after I put this all over, that was pretty close. After I put this, these colors all over the tumbler and it dries, I'm going to do a fun step using a toothbrush, and I'm going to flick some other colors on there. So I'll go through each step and post it as I do it along the way. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this beer color, which is kind of like a gold, and I'm going to just put a scoop of that into my last cup. Okay, then I'm going to close that up. I want to make sure I don't spill those because it doesn't come with a lot. And I'll put these aside. This is the brand that I get. Amazon. Okay, so for each color, I needed 3 different sticks. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mix these. I don't have to mix them for 2 minutes because they're already mixed, so I'm just going to mix it until it's mixed. Okay, and here's the black. And I'm going to mix the blue. Alright. So before you apply the mica powder to your the mixture to your tumbler, you want to make sure that you have a layer of epoxy on your tumbler so that it can so that the other epoxy can run nicely down your tumbler and mix. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug in this tumbler real quick and then we can get started. Okay, so now that my tumbler is spinning, I'm gonna go ahead and add that thin layer it's dripping all over the place. That thin layer of the epoxy all over the cup. So it's a pretty big cup. So, and I'm not going to use a lot of the mica colors. I just did very little of each one because I want pretty much the base to be this black. This is going to be my first time working with, again, I'm doing the bottom, with the splatter that I want to do using a toothbrush. So I just like to get in there and do stuff. Try to have fun with it, do different things, different ideas, see what works, what doesn't work. Alright, so that looks good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start dripping this powder, or this mica mixture, all over the cup. And I'm actually going to put a piece of paper right here. Alright. So just all over the cup, random spots, doesn't have to be anywhere specific. I'm going to go also up and down. I haven't used the up and down method, so we'll see how that works. Okay. So that's the black one. The tumbler is already black, but this will give it kind of a little shine. Okay, then there's the blue. You just randomly place it in different areas and it will slowly move as the spinner turns. So it's not going to stay where you placed it. It's going to look really cool, trust me. There's no wrong or right way. That's another cool thing too, is there's no wrong or right way, so you really can't mess it up. It's a big blob right there, but we'll fix it later. And then I'm going to do this gold. This beer color, it says. Ooh. So again, this is going to be for the Zodiac sign, which is Scorpio. I didn't add any white to this because I want to use a toothbrush and I want to flick some white onto it. I've never done it before, so I thought it would be interesting. So when this dries, we'll try it out. Alright, so I'm just going to help the epoxy move a little bit and also pop the bubbles. I'm going to use a torch and I'm just going to go over it lightly just to pop the bubbles, loosen up that epoxy so it will move better. Get the bottom, pop those bubbles. This will also help those lines move. Alright, and there you have it. So when we come back to this tumbler to add the sticker, it's probably not going to look like that. It's probably going to be blended a little more. So we'll see.